Sergio Perez from F1 veteran to Le Mans aspirant and Cadillac contender Sergio Perez, the experienced Mexican driver and current Formula One star, is reportedly setting his sights on an exciting new chapter in his motorsport career. With rumors swirling about his ambition to enter the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2025, Perez is also eyeing a potential return to Formula One, with the newly announced Cadillac team slated to join the grid in 2026. The 24 Hours of Le Mans is one of the most prestigious endurance races in the world, attracting elite drivers from various racing disciplines. Known for its grueling demands and rich history, securing a spot in this iconic event is a significant achievement for any driver. For Perez, this venture would not only showcase his versatility behind the wheel, but also his passion for racing beyond the confines of Formula One. Reports suggest that Perez has been in discussions with potential teams, exploring opportunities to compete in the LMP2 or even LMP1 categories. This move reflects a broader trend among F1 drivers who seek diverse experiences within the world of motorsport. The challenge of endurance racing presents a unique opportunity for Perez to further develop his driving skills while competing against some of the best in the business. In addition to his aspirations for Le Mans, Perez is reportedly considering a return to Formula One, specifically with the Cadillac team that is anticipated to join the grid in 2026. The American manufacturer has been making waves with its plans to establish a competitive presence in F1, and having an experienced driver like Perez on the team's roster could prove invaluable. Given Perez's extensive background in F1, including stints with Racing Point, now Aston Martin, Sauber, and Red Bull Racing, his return would bring a wealth of experience to the Cadillac squad. His understanding of tire management, race strategies, and team dynamics could be key as Cadillac seeks to make its mark in a highly competitive environment. The combination of a Le Mans entry and a return to F1 would mark a significant period of transition for Perez, who has established himself as a reliable driver capable of securing podium finishes and contributing to team success. As he contemplates his future, one thing is clear: Sergio Perez is not ready to step back from the limelight of motorsport. Instead, he's looking to embrace new challenges and continue pushing the boundaries of his career. In conclusion, Sergio Perez's pursuit of a Le Mans entry in 2025 alongside a potential return to Formula One with Cadillac in 2026 encapsulates the spirit of a driver unwilling to rest on his laurels. With ambitions to conquer new terrains, he is set to embark on what promises to be an exhilarating journey in the coming years, captivating motorsport fans around the world. Sergio Perez's departure from Red Bull Racing at the end of the 2024 season left him without a seat for the 2025 Formula One campaign. His tenure with Red Bull, which began in 2021, saw some highs and lows, including multiple podium finishes and strong performances, but ultimately he struggled to consistently compete with his teammate Max Verstappen. During his 4 years at Red Bull, Perez contributed significantly to the team's success, helping them secure Constructors' Championships. However, pressures mounted as team performance expectations grew, and inconsistency in results became a concern. His exit was part of Red Bull's strategy to refresh their lineup, especially considering the increasing competition from teams like Mercedes and Ferrari. As of now, Perez is exploring opportunities in other teams within the F1 grid. Several midfield teams could benefit from his experience and skill, providing a potential for a comeback. The 2025 season presents a chance for him to regroup and possibly position himself for future success, either in F1 or in other racing categories. The driver market remains dynamic, and there may still be openings as teams assess their strategies for the upcoming seasons. Fans and analysts will be watching closely to see where Perez lands next. His resilience and talent make him a valuable asset, and many believe he still has plenty to offer in the sport. Sergio Perez is actively exploring options for his future in motorsport, despite not being on the Formula One grid in 2025, following his departure from Red Bull Racing. While the split was not on the best terms, with fans and analysts noting the disappointing end to his tenure, Perez remains optimistic about his racing career. The driver has not ruled out a return to F1, as he believes he still has the skills and experience to compete at a high level. His focus is on finding a team that values his abilities and can provide him with a competitive car. Several midfield teams might be interested in bolstering their lineups with a driver of his caliber, especially given his past successes and racecraft. In addition to F1, Perez is also considering opportunities in other racing series, where his extensive experience could be leveraged. Whether it's endurance racing or other single-seater championships, he's determined to stay relevant in motorsport. The driver market is constantly evolving, and Perez's name may still come up as teams assess their strategies throughout the season. His passion for racing remains strong, and fans are eager to see where his journey takes him next. Ultimately, while his immediate future in F1 is uncertain, Perez is keeping his options open and is ready for new challenges ahead. Sergio Perez's struggles in the 2024 Formula One season significantly impacted Red Bull Racing's performance, resulting in the team losing the Constructors' Championship to rivals McLaren and Ferrari. Perez finished the season with only 152 points, a stark contrast to his teammate Max Verstappen, who dominated with 437 points and secured another Drivers' Championship title. Despite starting the season with high expectations, Perez's inconsistency and less competitive finishes hindered Red Bull's ability to defend their championship crown. While Verstappen showcased his exceptional driving skills, Perez faced challenges that prevented him from reaching the same level of performance. His results often left the team with fewer points in races, contributing to their struggles against McLaren and Ferrari, who capitalized on their improved performance and reliability. The gap between Perez and Verstappen raised questions regarding his future with Red Bull. Team dynamics, pressure, and the need for consistent results in such a competitive environment are vital. With McLaren and Ferrari making significant strides, Red Bull may need to reassess their strategy and driver lineup moving forward. As Perez looks into his options for the future, the lessons learned from this challenging season could shape his next steps, whether that's finding a new team in F1 or exploring other racing opportunities. The 2024 season has been a turning point for him, emphasizing the importance of performance consistency and adaptability in one of the toughest sports arenas. Following the split from Red Bull, Perez has expressed his intention to take a break from racing, focusing on personal time and reflection. In a recent statement, he emphasized the importance of enjoying life outside of the cockpit. "My priority is to enjoy myself, to do things I haven't done, to be with my family," he shared. This downtime is crucial for Perez as he navigates the next steps in his career. After a challenging season, stepping back allows him to regroup and evaluate his options in the world of motorsport. Spending time with family and engaging in activities outside racing could provide him with a fresh perspective and renewed motivation. The decision to pause is not uncommon for athletes facing significant changes, especially after a tough season. It enables them to recharge, both mentally and physically, before deciding their next move, whether that involves seeking a new team within F1 or exploring opportunities in other racing series. While Perez remains a talented driver with substantial experience, the next few months will be pivotal in shaping his future. Fans and teams alike will be watching closely as he enjoys this time off, hoping he finds clarity on his next chapter in motorsport. Perez has made it clear that he plans to take the next 6 months to reflect and determine his future in motorsport. "In the next 6 months, I will make a decision on what I want for the next step in my career," Perez stated, hinting at potential opportunities while taking time to recharge. His father, Antonio Perez Garibay, is equally optimistic about his son's future. He expressed confidence that the best version of Checo Perez is yet to come. Garibay believes that the upcoming phase of Perez's career will be remarkable, declaring, "What is coming will be historic, I assure you." He emphasized that the family's presence in F1 remains strong, assuring fans that they have not walked away from the sport. This wave of optimism from both father and son shows their commitment to seizing new opportunities, possibly hinting at aspirations for a return to competitive racing in the near future. The strategic downtime for Perez could lead to meaningful developments in his career, whether that involves joining a new team or venturing into other racing series. Fans and industry insiders will be watching closely as Perez navigates this transitional period. The promise of significant achievements and historic moments can ignite excitement and hope for what lies ahead for the talented Mexican driver. With support from his family and a clear intention to assess his options, the future could hold exciting prospects for Sergio Perez in the realms of motorsport. While Perez contemplates his future in F1, his father, Antonio Perez Garibay, suggests that a transition to Formula E could be a possibility. According to the Spanish outlet Marca, Garibay highlighted the growth and appeal of Formula E, stating, "Formula E is a category that has been going for 11 years and is still rising." He believes that Formula E, with its electric vehicle focus and environmentally conscious approach, is rapidly becoming a significant player in motorsport. Garibay confidently remarked that, "Now it is the second best category, and in 5 years it will be the main one," indicating a belief in the series' potential to outshine traditional racing formats in the near future. This perspective reinforces the idea that Perez is considering multiple paths as he evaluates his career options. If he were to join Formula E, it could not only showcase his versatility as a driver, but also align him with the future of motorsport, which is increasingly leaning towards sustainability and innovation. For fans, this creates an intriguing narrative, as a move to Formula E could offer Perez new challenges and opportunities to establish himself within this evolving landscape. Whether he ultimately decides on a return to F1 or embraces the electric racing scene, it promises to be an exciting chapter in his career, one that continues to build upon his legacy in motorsports. Recent reports suggest that Sergio Checo Perez may be positioning himself for a potential future with Cadillac in Formula One. According to Marca, Perez is making moves to offer his expertise to the Graham Loden-led team. This squad, representing General Motors, has emerged from its previous affiliation with Michael Andretti's operation. Cadillac has reached an agreement in principle to participate in Formula One starting in the 2026 season, with the team actively working towards that ambitious goal. The potential partnership with Perez, a seasoned driver with extensive experience, could be seen as a strategic move to bolster the new team's competitiveness right from the outset. Perez's reputation as a capable and reliable driver makes him an appealing candidate for a team looking to establish itself in the notoriously challenging F1 landscape. His experience, which includes stints with other leading teams, could provide invaluable insights as Cadillac navigates its inaugural season in the sport. Fans and analysts are keenly watching these developments, as Perez's involvement could help shape the dynamics of both the team and the greater F1 narrative in 2026 and beyond. Whether he chooses to pursue this opportunity or remains focused on retaining his current Formula One seat, it certainly adds excitement to the upcoming racing seasons.